Only 6,340 pounds, which is not bad considering it's a super slide bunkhouse. A 273 barely one owner Catalina coming back to us down here. Well, originally sold at Haylet RV down the street, now down here at Haylet RV Brokers, sister store. We sold this just last fall, and basically folks said, you know, we had these plans and turns out we just weren't using it. So right now, when there's a shortage of bunkhouses out there, we have a basically new super slide bunkhouse with camp kitchen, and it even includes the previous owner's hitching, since they're just basically done, at a used RV price tag. If this thing lasts here a week, I think we have failed. Now, in terms of travel functionality, I have the slide open currently, but with the slide closed, you'll be able to get to the bathroom and all of the kitchen. You see where that kitchen cabinetry is? The slide will basically cover the bedroom door, but thankfully there's a deadbolt secure exterior door straight to the bedroom, so you can get to everything in this RV without ever having to touch the slide. But with the slide open right away, the combination of light, bright colors and a taller 6'9" ceiling made Catalina's basically an instant success here at Haylet RV. Now over here in the slide, you can see that we've got the kind of simulated cinema seating going on right there, with that kind of folding armrest and those two little pillows there. Catalina's actually gone to giant pillows since then, kind of a joke between me and the rep. And then over here, the big 7-foot U-dinette, the big true U-dinette. You got a long person, big kid, they can lay down and sleep on that. One of the things that this brand does very well, and really when I say this brand, I mean Coachmen as a whole is actually very good about storage. Taking a peek down here under the sofa first, you can see that's like a storage chest that gives way to storage below the U-dinette right there. Then as we work our way up to the kitchen, you see below the sink there's a big space for a wastebasket. But that's not even an appetizer. That's not even a taste of the storage in this RV. That is roughly like the equivalent to like the smells that you get when you walk into a restaurant. If we open everything else up and take a look, you can see drawers galore, good prep space, easy reach outlets, and pocket screwed cabinetry. That is something that you get only about 50% of the time here in this kind of class. A full dedicated pantry next to the refrigerator, and as we go below the TV, see almost like a little bit of kind of like DVD storage in there. Then as we come around the corner, that is when we are greeted with this huge coat closet slash literal walk-in pantry. If you want to go camping for days, you want to just leave this sucker packed, this is an RV that will allow you to do that. We'll come back to the entertainment, but something I want you to notice, Catalina was the first in this class to do this. They have all sealed edge countertops throughout the entire RV, so it doesn't matter if you're in the kitchen, the bathroom, the dining table, even these flush mount sink covers right here. They are all that same kind of sealed edge membrane material, which is really nice in case you splash some water around. No big deal. And let me open that up just so you can see. That's a split sink. Some people like a farm sink. Some people like a split sink. I could go either way, just to let you know. Previous owners, up here in this very private bedroom, they have replaced the original factory backbreaker wafer of death mattress with a nice, thick, padded residential memory foam type queen. And thankfully, Catalina as a brand, they try to spend as little money as possible on the bedding because they know that a lot of people just aren't going to like what they use no matter what they use. But everybody, you know, can go out and pick their own mattress, and just like the previous owners here did. Thankfully, they always leave us room for a true queen here. Flip it around the other way, we get a good look at the entertainment center. You can see the TV pivoting out for easy viewing, whether you're in the kitchen doing some prep work, at the dinette, or over here in that, again, what I like to call simulated cinema seating kind of area, although you can just fold that armrest up if you're not so inclined. Central air through this one, central heat, keep you comfortable, spring, summer, fall. And I like this open air ladder wall right there because it makes the whole RV look and feel bigger. I also like the fact that this does have that second door straight into the bedroom because when I go camping, you know, I like to put the kiddo down. Now, if my kid was sleeping on one of these bunks over here and then I walked in the back door, there's a chance I could wake her up, and I don't really want to have to deal with that. So I could sneak in the bedroom door and kind of get in and out of the camper without really, you know, waking everybody up, which I think is pretty handy. Bathroom over here. Remember, taller ceiling means taller shower. That's something that as a bigger person, I always enjoy. Skylight above for even more headroom for those even taller than me. And a big full medicine cabinet, not just a mirror glued to the wall, above that sealed edge bathroom countertop. Now this RV is super late model, very low use. The folks never really had time to use it. The weather hasn't had time to affect it. You are getting, like I said, it is, yes, it's used, but it's as close to new as used can rightfully get, I think. The slide outs, nice thing. They have a real rough edge, like seal gripping slide wall on that slide skin. It makes sure that those wiper seals really grab on their way in or out. And if we get down here, take a look below the skirt line, you get to see this does have an enclosed underbelly. Gives it a little bit of extra protection from critters, debris, and transit. Behind that super slide, we have our, like all of our connection points, our electrical, our water, all that stuff is all in one spot here. But next to the black tank flush, there's a little neat thing Catalina does. The little holder for the outside shower wand, which is hot and cold. It's just like the inside shower, it's just outside and it's located right above our sewer hookups. They mount that higher so that, you know, you can actually like use it to hose off one of the kids if they've been in the lake or whatever. Previous owners added Camco vent covers over that bathroom vent fan. You also see that they added a, looks like a 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 place bumper mount bike rack back here. I do always recommend exercising caution on these, especially when the spare tire is still left on. You can theoretically overload these things. I have seen it happen one time in my career. It doesn't happen often, but it can happen if you're planning on bouncing a lot of bikes around there. So if you're going to do some bike mounts, I kind of recommend like a 2 bike mount on the tongue and then maybe a 2 on the bumper. Help kind of balance everything out and not torque so much on the bumper when you're bouncing down the road. And a little low profile camp kitchen here. The countertop telescopes out to reach us, sitting next to Dad's medicine cabinet on the left where you can keep the barley pop and bottled water. And the original Coleman camp grill up here looks like hasn't ever really seen the light of day. This thing is sharp. Oh, and this even still has, I forgot that they used to have this, the Catalina Starlight system. And what that is there's a matching set of lights under the awning, behind the outside speakers, and even under the fender line over here on the campsite of the RV to make the whole RV and campsite just kind of glow real cool at night. Of course, you got to make sure your neighbors are cool with that and you're not keeping them up at night. Some people are very sensitive to those things. Light and noise are the 2 most common complaints at RV campgrounds, so keep that in mind too. Anything else you need, you give us a call. Haylett RV Brokers, we do it all. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy Haylett camping, everyone.